9:54 in the morning. We're rocking some Reliant cake because we're feeling the nostalgia vibes, and we're on our way to Virtue this morning because our 12 Barton barrels are being delivered in about any amount of minutes right now. Let's get to it. We're going to unload 12 barrels. We're going to put them on operation side so that they can warm up. We can go through them, see. We're hoping that at least one or two of them are ready right now. So good news. These were all supposed to come loose. So it's been 12 loose barrels and walked out there. They're all on pallets. I just said, lucky me, they're palletized. On this pallet, there's 2 on there now because as soon as I lifted up and backed it out of the truck, the entire pallet broke in half. One of the barrels just fell on the road and damaged the head of the barrel. Most expensive barrels we've ever bought. So whoever put these on a pallet truly can. Pallet, I can just pull apart like that. Just plank wood. We've got 12 barrels of 5-year-old Barton, all distilled in May 2018, it looks like. None of the barrels are empty. Great news. Sometimes that happens, and that would be a bummer with how much we paid for these gals. You know what? Let's pop one and just see. You got to know what your inventory tastes like when it gets here. It is kind of cool, I will say, to have Kentucky Legacy bourbon here. I would love to let some of these sit for quite a while, but we shall see. There's more available. Price tag's just, she's high. Not necessarily for market, just high for like our price point on market. So if we want to sell these, you know, within the price that we are planning on selling them in, we can still do that. But to buy a bunch would be a huge investment in a small, obviously significant, smaller profit margin. So let's pour some of this whiskey. Oh man, the finish on that's good. Finish on that's got like a cola note. It's warm. I would bet that's somewhere around 124 proof. 125 proof, I don't know why I said 24. Love the finish. Cola, some syrup, very dark. End of me being here right now. We'll see you guys the next time we're doing something, which will be this week. What up? I bet, buddy. What? I said I bet. This ain't a Sean size activity.
No, and the 4th barrel is the hardest by far to get on. All right, so we got 35% right over there. It's 35%, that's 20%, and I'm just working that way. I've got the 1 pallet of Cedar Ridge unburied. Got that in a little bit ago.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna get some gloves. Start putting these things on pallets, and then once this is organized, our lives will be significantly easier.
All right, I'm gonna get this in there before Dan comes back because it's mostly his fault. I'm gonna have some real good bruises on my arms because I was standing these up, and where he had carried all these, the bags of stuff, there's like concrete and some like silica and sand. I didn't realize it was still all on the floor, so it made this nice, very slick surface. So as I was standing one of the barrels up, my chest slid off and my arms caught the barrel head and it just slammed into it. So that's gonna feel great tomorrow. All right, I'll show you guys why the last one on a pallet sucks.
Bartender, please. I need a shot and I'm begging.
Right there. That's our wave stave barrel. So I'm going to write on the side of that so we don't forget where that one's at. The answer is it cannot do 3 tons, roughly.
You think it'll do 2?
I bet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'd take that real slow. I'd take that real slow.
I think 1 is the answer.
She's a rockin', my friend.
You know what? I think it's just faster to move 1 at a time.
For sure now is, but it was a good experiment. Now we're aware, you know, with the pork, what she's capable of.
It pops up too easy.
If you can't stand the heat, don't come in the kitchen.
See this is working.
Pain is my new addiction.
Yeah. We got Daniel trying stuff out.
1 through barrels. Whatever barrel number 6 is not our barrel, buddy.
No?
These are all our Bourbon barrels. So this is 11 of them and then 12 sitting on its side.
Just gonna pan down
And
Dan.
a couple. Buddy, I am disgusting. That whole barrel house looks immaculate.
Yeah.
It's done. It's beautiful out
Did
there.
you stack them all up with the
Oh, it's
pork truck?
fucking... You have to go look at that gal out there. I don't have a camera. It's fucking beautiful. It looks empty. It looks empty out there.
Find any winners?
Did you like 2?
It was okay.
You didn't love it?
Wasn't crazy.
Could try 1.
I didn't hate it. I'd love to try 1.
Color's really good on that.
It's almost like, it looks Irish. Like the...
Full hued.
Yeah.
It looks like a hue.
It's got like an orange hue on it. Ooh. I like that one.
I do too. Actually, going back, that's my favorite one.
The only thing I think is bad is the finish.
The late finish.
Yeah. It's just kind of
And then, yeah.
eh.
Oh,
So,
we tried a little bit, 1 Barton. I would say...
number 1 was my favorite.
I'd say 1's my favorite as well. I don't
1,
know
2,
if
and
it's
5 are
a
close.
single
11
barrel.
wasn't bad.
I just don't know if it's a single barrel. That's the
No,
problem.
I think it needs something. Like we said, it's like the end is lacking. Here, let's go upstairs real quick.
One of those might be ready next week.
And then we've been trying these as we go. We asked patrons what we should finish some barrels in. So we have Chris Sprague's barrel up here, and then we have a new barrel in the front, and then I do believe that is our 15-year Barton barrel, and then the Elijah Craig 18 barrel in the back.
It's almost 80 up here.
Yeah, we got the heat cranked up here.
We could cold crash it and then bring it back in.
You mean open the door?
Just put it out there for, you know,
A day?
And then I'd like you and I to get going on an almond blend for patrons.
Yeah.
That'd be the goal.
I honestly
that's, like,
think right
perfect
now, looking at it, it's gonna be Barton as a base for me. And
So
wheat.
the good news is we don't have to bury it anymore, which was what we were going to be kind of forced into. Not
Yeah.
that we didn't want to, but
we just didn't have anything aged that we could put.
So if we want to burr rye immediately, we can definitely now that we have all our shit here.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of rye out there that's ready to be put into blends.
We're gonna get you some whiskey. Don't worry, guys. We'll see you whenever this goes out. All right. Dan's been out here working in the barrel house all day today, so oh my goodness. Bear with me. It's about to be loud. Look at that. Woo! It's almost like we have no whiskey because we have all of this just sitting in here, open space. That's what Dan did today, and I love him for it. I said this to some of my friends. I do not have the build to be moving barrels. I am so sore from moving just the like 40 that we did yesterday. So Dan did like another 50 today, it looks like. Geez Louise, he did all the transfer on pallets too. What a guy. Love that guy.
All right, before we get back to today's video, let's quickly go over today's sponsor and one of our favorite products on the channel, ZBiotics. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic produces an enzyme to break down this byproduct in the gut. All you gotta do, you take one of these, you shake it up, you open it, you take a drink. Make sure you drink water like a normal human being does as they have a few drinks. Sleep like a normal person. Have a little whiskey that night. Drink a choice. Enjoy your next day more than you would have without it. Sean and I rely on these heavily on Tuesdays. Specifically, you wake up the next morning after taking ZBiotics, having some drinks, having some water, and a little sleep, and you feel pretty good the next morning. This holiday season, you can just go and give your family, friends, loved ones a gift of realistically having a better next morning. Go to zbiotics.com/bourbonjunkies, click the link below, scan the QR code, however you want to get there, get you 15% off. go over there and subscribe. They'll just send you Z-Biotics on a re-upped monthly basis. Honestly, we've been using it for a couple years now. We've had great experiences with it. We often have these stocked here ready for Tuesdays. When we run out, we are getting more 100%. So cheers to Z-Biotics. Thank you for working with the channel. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for supporting the people who support us. Let's get right back to the video. Cheers. All right, Sean cut a hole in our floor so that we can dump whiskey in here.
There.
Got it up off the floor so we don't kick anything in it.
Look at there.
I want to see how hard it is. We need to know like what kind of ramp we need basically. Let's see if I can roll one of these very full barrels up onto the ramp. This looks intimidating.
Yeah.
We've not tested this, so if it goes through the floor.
Do you want me to set this down and help you on the other side?
No.
Oh, that barrel's leaking, by the way.
Honestly, dude, and that was me being careful. That's not that hard. I don't even think we need a ramp. You're never gonna roll it too far. You know what I mean?
No. So hey, it works.
Nice. We're still alive too. That's good news.
What you didn't just see was Dan just jumping up and down, and you can feel it shift just a little bit.
Yeah, that's not bad. Step, 879 of starting a distillery done. That's great. The tank will just be under there. There'll be some hoses and shit that Sean's got all collected down there. And we're gonna dump whiskey this week.
Real quick, Dan's wearing a hat.
I'm a hat guy now. Got it approved by the wife. She said, yep. I said, I don't give a fuck about, I'm not trying to anybody else. You know what I mean? So we're good.
Yep.
Also, new merch.
Oh yeah, that is slightly different.
Bourbonjunk.com/shop. You can buy this and a bunch of other shirts that we just put up with some Glens, some shirts. 4 shirts, 1 Glen.
This will go down into the tank, and then the hose will feed off the bottler up from the tank. Good to go.
There's a little pump right there.
Yep.
Inside of here, there's a float, which is where it's gonna flow to. This is what you saw just from below, basically now.
Yep.
Mesh filter, basically, right?
Yeah, it is about 100 mesh. This is our single barrel tank that we'll be using for obviously just doing single barrels. It's a nice little 100-gallon tank or 300-liter tank, and then we have our larger 1,000-liter tank over there in the corner.
Got Sean for size on the. Some of these are gonna go into blends. Some of these are gonna be single barrels. Bottling week. We're gonna proof one really fast, just because we have no idea about proof. The old Anton Pyre, some would say. All right, so real quick, while this is going on, this is how you proof whiskey. That mechanism right there costs a lot of money. It will tell us the ABV of our product.
Hi.
128, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That is warm. Dude, we gotta proof the other one just to see. I'm just interested to see how with the variation. 2 different barrels, 5-year-old Barton.
Yeah, just 2 proof lower, basically. Well, nope, it's coming back up. The other one was 63.8, and we're looking at 63.1.
126-ish.
Yeah.
Other one 128-ish. Well, you did have water in it right before this, right?
I rinsed it with water.
I know.
And then I rinsed it with the sample.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
I always
okay.
rinse. Hey, man.
I didn't see you do it.
Scientist. We don't have to use that loosely. I was a scientist.
I want everybody to know that I did the slow up to Sean's face when he said that word. Let it be known.
No.
All right.
All right, so...
New day, by the way.
We're here.
Nicholas.
I don't know what you're looking at here.
Jones.
That's Nick Jones. That's me. Dan's behind the camera right now. We're going to pull some Samskis out of some barrels that we wanted to blend. And so I drilled right here on said barrel, and no whiskey came out. Unfortunately, that means it's well under half right now. So this is probably going to be getting blended. This is one of our 5-year Stagmore contract distillates.
Thank Jesus. Well, there's half the barrel in that little 8-ounce sample bottle.
Yeah,
so
roughly half.
That's what we got left, boys.
All right, here for the next one.
Smells good.
We got Science Man Dan.
Yup.
Throwing almost no whiskey in a Glen.
Just want to see what it smells like.
That's fair.
See what it tastes like.
So what do we got? We got
2 Barton barrels, random 2. Well, the 2 Barton that you wanted to blend with.
Yep.
The 2 shortest Sagamore Spirit barrels.
Yeah, we got to do something with them.
So in theory, we won't even be able to do this blend.
What do you think, Nick?
Maybe you should have done the math on it.
That feels very Barton heavy.
Yeah,
Nose-wise.
it could just be overrunning it. You know what I mean?
Doesn't taste bad.
It doesn't?
Honestly, doesn't taste bad.
No.
Oh, you not try it?
No.
Shine through. That's a 1 second.
Yeah, it's like an immediate.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
They didn't get a chance to
Not bad,
mingle.
but I don't love it.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. We're gonna play some mad scientist here and see what we can find.
So we've gone through a lot of stuff. So basically what's happening here is we've pulled samples out of a couple of our wheat whiskeys, a light whiskey that was been double barreled, a Sagamore 20% rye, which is the bourbon 1 and 2, just a different sister barrel. Pulled a couple of rye whiskeys.
And now I think honestly we're somewhere around where I want to be.
Yeah, Sean has a blend over here. Part of the intention of the blend, because this will be the first Omen blend, part of the intention of the blend will literally be, like we need to make sure there's a yield for patrons, right? So this can't be like a 2-barrel blend because we won't have enough whiskey. So Sean put together, I don't know, Nick, how many blends have we just tried? Like 6?
32.
32. It does feel like that. So we went through that many, and the last one actually has like a kind of like a story to tell through it, which is nice. Wasn't harsh in the end, and I love like the fruit on the front of it is fantastic. The transition's nice, but then it's 4 barrels, which is great, and we know that at least 3 of those 4 barrels are almost realistically almost completely full. We are going to bottle a wheat whiskey this week. We're going to bottle a bourbon this week. And then we're hopefully going to bottle a rye this week as well, at the very least. Our Barton whiskey is not ready to be bottled, and that's a real freaking bummer because of what we paid for it. So that's where we're at. We'll probably, at this point, see you guys tomorrow.
Nick, what are we doing today?
Drinking.
Oh, okay. Wrong answer.
Across you, man, out of frame, hits Nick in the
It
face.
just knocks me out.
It'd be incredible.
Dan, what are we doing today?
Always, dude. Always. Literally always. We're drilling barrels, bottling bourbon, dude. That's a shirt. That's a shirt. That's a shirt. That's sweet. That's exactly what we're doing, though. We're going to actually taste through all these Cedar Ridge wheat barrels just to make sure.
Not a shirt. Not a shirt.
That's a shirt. We're going to taste through all these Cedar Ridge wheat barrels. See if we think that we know which wheat whiskey we want to bottle. Let's just confirm that real quick because we haven't tasted all those barrels in a couple months.
Even though it's hooked up.
Professional YouTuber.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, get it, get it, get it. Okay. Good thing I missed those other 2, because honestly, that was your best
You
one.
think so?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're just taking a sample out of each barrel, setting it on here. We'll taste through them. We'll pick one. We'll bottle that one.
Yeah.
I feel like we can make this really simple.
That sounds boring.
Yes or no? Maybe. If it's no, we'll never revisit. Maybe we can revisit, and then yes, we can compare it again. W1. Okay, are we all ready?
Yeah.
Nick, what are you doing right now?
All together over
What
here.
barrel?
We said it all together.
I
Here.
was literally putting some whiskey in my glass. I just put water in it and it wouldn't come out. So I was like, well, I want it
The
to
water
be
wouldn't
kind
come
of.
out.
Where you at, Dan?
What's our vote?
I'm a no.
You're a no?
I'm a no. It's 2 no's.
Luke?
No.
Ooh, I was a yes. So this is 2. Okay, this is W2. I'm a maybe.
Yeah, I'm maybe on that one. I want to
It's
say
a yes or a no.
No, we have maybes.
No.
Yeah.
It's a yes or no.
You missed all the instructions then.
No
We had
maybes.
Yes or no? Maybe. If it's no, we'll never revisit. Maybe we can revisit. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
no, maybe.
That's fair.
Then I'll do yes.
What do you yes or no?
Tomorrow, yes.
I need more tape if we want to do maybes.
I don't know where you were when we went over the rules here. What is
Put it-
this?
put it
This is
back around.
W3.
You want it back in?
No.
Nick? Yes,
That's
no,
a
maybe?
no for me, dog.
There's 4 no's.
8.
Yeah.
It's gotta be 5.
Okay, I'm a yes.
Not
Yeah,
more.
5 yes.
That's not even remotely close to my biggest yes so far.
Dang.
Yeah, that one's better than the other one.
You
Yeah.
got 4 yeses?
Yeah.
Luke, yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
On to 6.
I'm gonna go maybe on that one.
I'm a no. I'm a no.
For me.
Yeah,
on
honestly.
to barrel 8.
Earthy's great now. I think mushrooms.
Whoa.
Mushroom,
Like,
like
that's
a
fucking
forest
does that.
floor,
Yeah.
like
That's
Fuck,
bullshit.
I can't believe you
Scotch
like that.
thing is spot on.
scotchy, yeah.
Holy fuck.
It's got like some maltiness to it.
Oh,
That is the funkiest one.
yeah, that is
That is
wild.
the funkiest one. Alright, barrel.
Here, I wrote it right.
7.
I like that a lot, right? That's a yes for me.
That's gonna be a no for me.
Alright, what do you
Oh,
Luke?
I know. It's weird.
I'm a yes. I like
It's
that.
weird for me.
Okay, went through all of them really quick. Yes, no-ish scale. I still
This
think
was-
that's the best one.
This was 5 or 4 yeses.
Yeah.
That was 3.5,
Yep.
and this one was what?
3.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
3. So we're gonna blind those.
All right, so we have it split between 3 right now. We had like a 4 yes, a 3 yes, and a 3.5 yes. So what I did was set up a blind for these guys.
Thank God that's on, huh? Chili Wilbur's in here.
Feels good.
Oh,
you're a little chilly.
I'm literally sweating.
My nips are always hard, dude.
I
They're like
am
calcified.
sweating.
You're sweating?
Yeah.
You have a hoodie on.
Stress or what?
You
Why
have a
are you sweating?
sweatshirt on.
Okay. We have eliminated one.
Number
B is out, right? Do you guys want to know what you eliminated?
Yeah.
You eliminated barrel number 2.
I figured.
Oh, that's
I
the one
thought-
you really
I
like.
thought
Two is the
too.
funkiest one.
It is 7, 2, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought 5 for sure.
Because this tastes like American whiskey. This does not anymore. One stopped tasting like American whiskey.
Okay.
It started to taste like a single malt, like a sweet
I
single
think
honey.
5 drinks sweeter.
We just split.
Yeah.
We did.
Could bottle both.
We have to eliminate Nick's vote.
What a jerk.
Ryan Alves and me always have the same. I'm just saying it right now. Me and Ryan Alves, we're always on the same page.
Now,
If only Ryan were here to back that up, huh?
Yeah.
You know it was. This happened every time.
I haven't
Thurston
seen it
Colony.
yet. Have you seen it yet? Me neither.
You motherfucker.
That is me shaking my head no.
We do have to take into consideration that whatever we bottle right here is going to probably be the launch of the American whiskey essence.
Yeah.
that too.
From an American whiskey standpoint, I do think 3 is better. I think 1 tastes like a single malt product.
Okay.
And I think 3 tastes like an American whiskey. Luke said this while we were out there, though, and I don't think it was on video to recap it. All of those are sister barrels. All those wheat whiskeys are sister barrels.
I mean, there's 4 or 5 different, completely different
Profile,
profiles
100%.
between 8 barrels.
So, and I think that these
And
two
they're
are
wildly
different profiles.
Oh yeah, wildly
think
different. That's why we liked them.
It would be cool to let, like, if people could grab them to, compare A and B and sister barrels, just literally all ISC in both of these, just to see the difference between the barrels. But I don't know.
So realistically, what we're doing right now is just running RO water through everything, just kind of proof of concept, make sure we're not going to be messing up y'all's whiskey. So we're going to do a few more bottlings, just water, make sure we get everything like rinsed out. We don't want any oils from manufacturing or stuff like that being there. We'll probably more than likely dump a bottle or 2 of whiskey just because I want it to be all sanitized with high proof alcohol. Nick, you have a very important job.
Oh shit.
You're gonna have to watch this. This starts getting really, really slow. You need to tell us, because we're gonna have to close that valve up there. Yep.
Tee off.
And then flip that filter, because the dump trough has no char in it right now to catch a lot of the bigger pieces.
But there's no more backwards.
I think we gotta rotate it a little bit then.
All right, hold on.
Yep. There we go. We got whiskey.
Cheers, boys.
I'm not gonna lie, it smells insanely good coming off this tank. I'm truly excited to open this up when we're done and see how much char is in it. Because that's gonna be wild. Oh, cannot tell you guys what this means to us. And it's finally happening, and I can't wait to share with you guys.
Roll it back.
She's real full. Yeah, give her a roll back. Let's see if we can't slow her down. Yeah. We might have to clean the, yeah. Luke, just helping us out. I'm so glad we have extra people here today.
You'd be running back.
Because this would be a
forth lot.
nightmare right now. Yep. I'm gonna take this to the sink.
Ah.
I don't know how much particulate is in the finer filter right now, but it is going pretty slow, and I'd love to just kind of know what we're looking at here. Okay, not as much as I thought. This might just be the wrong mesh filter that we need. Oh yeah, there's not a lot in there at all.
Hold on.
Like,
Oh, there's almost none in there, buddy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Perfect time to come into that.
You want to repeat it?
No, I'm good, man.
All right. So, we have officially bottled a wheat whiskey. How many did we get, Luke? 154? 154 bottles. So 154 bottles out of our first bottling here. Now we're gonna go through two 20% rye bourbons that are our low rye contract distillate. They're both 5 and a few months. And we're gonna taste a 35% rye, which is 4 years, 8 months. One of those 3 bourbons we're gonna bottle. All right, barrel 12.
Pretty good.
It's very sweet.
Was that strawberry shortcake or no?
This was the strawberry shortcake one for sure.
It doesn't smell that way. It tastes
that way.
All right, barrel 13.
That's been cooking for a while
Oh,
too.
that nose on this is better than the nose on 12.
A lot better
Yep.
than the other one.
Yeah. Oh, that's much more balanced.
Motherfucker.
That's a
Much
yes.
more balanced.
Holy shit.
That's a yes.
That 35 is gonna have to be pretty damn good, or we bottle both.
Yeah,
So,
that one's really good.
35% rye. High rye mash bill. Oh, it's so different.
The nose is great on this one, but just the palate's not there, I
like the
think.
nose on this a lot.
Oh, they're both great.
A little more malty, a little more biscuity, more.
This one might need a little bit more time.
I think the 20 is just always gonna be like the flavor profile.
I think a lot of the 35s are what I want for blending, though.
Hello.
We made it.
Okay.
Oh, just right under a light. That's good for
I'm
my
gonna go turn this
complexion.
on. We bottled today.
We did the bottling.
Bottles. 2 barrels. We're done today.
Yeah.
Bourbon and a wheat whiskey. We're gonna come back and bottle again tomorrow and label.
And label.
We'll see you tomorrow.